Prioritize fiber intake. Fiber is a powerhouse for health, especially if you start prioritizing it at 30. A diet rich in fiber, aiming for 25 grams daily for women and 38 for men, boosts digestive health by promoting regular bowel movements, preventing constipation, and feeding beneficial gut bacteria. It also helps manage weight, regulate blood sugar, lower cholesterol, and reduce blood pressure, slashing the risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and even colorectal cancer. At 30, your gut and metabolism are more adaptable, making fiber more effective in preventing digestive issues like diverticulosis, hemorrhoids, and IBS. But at 50, your gut microbiome is set in its ways, and digestive efficiency wanes, making fiber's impact less potent. Older adults may also face challenges like altered nutrient absorption, slower metabolism, and potential medication interactions. The earlier you build these habits, the better the defense against age-related digestive and cardiovascular concerns. While fiber still matters at 50, starting young makes it a lot more important. Focus on bone-building nutrients. To build strong bones, start in your 30s with key nutrients like calcium, vitamin D, K, magnesium, phosphorus, protein, and potassium. Bone mass peaks in your late 20s to early 30s, so it's the best time to optimize your nutrient intake to prevent bone loss and reduce future osteoporosis risk. Calcium and vitamin D aid bone mineralization. Vitamin K activates bone-forming proteins, magnesium, phosphorus, and protein support structure and growth. Potassium prevents calcium loss from bones. At 50, nutrient absorption declines. Hormonal shifts accelerate bone loss, and new bone formation slows. After 30, it's about maintaining, not building, bone density. As bone mass begins to decrease by 0.5% to 1% annually, even more rapidly post-menopause. While calcium remains important lifelong, building habits and nutrient-rich diets early on helps counteract age-related declines. Regular, weight-bearing exercise and balanced nutrition ensure a synergistic approach, maximizing genetic potential for bone health. Start early for stronger bones, though it's never too late to take steps for better skeletal health. Establish a protein-rich diet. Starting a protein-rich diet at 30 pays off in the long run. At this age, the body is primed for muscle growth, repair, and maintenance with protein. Younger adults efficiently utilize protein to build muscle, boost metabolism, and manage weight by enhancing satiety. Recovery is quicker, and establishing high-protein habits early creates a strong foundation for later years. The body adapts better to dietary changes in the 30s, and fewer health issues interfere with nutrient absorption or metabolism. As you age, your protein needs increase, 1.0 to 1.3 grams per kilogram, due to anabolic resistance and declining muscle protein synthesis. At 50, it's harder to build or regain muscle lost over time. Absorption efficiency decreases, making protein less effective without prior habits. Protein at 30 aids bone health, which peaks around then and establishes a strong metabolic rate. Later, frequent intake is necessary to counter anabolic resistance. Lean meats, eggs, and dairy serve well in both decades, but supplementation may help post-50. Start early, and you'll preserve muscle, support bones, and set a healthier metabolic tone for life. 4. Limit alcohol consumption. Cutting down on alcohol in your 30s provides long-lasting benefits that are harder to achieve if delayed until your 50s. At 30, reducing alcohol helps maintain peak bone mass and prevents early bone density loss. The liver can recover more effectively, minimizing long-term damage, unlike at 50, when alcohol may have already taken a toll. Cardiovascular health also benefits, as early reduction lowers heart disease risks that might already be unfolding by 50. Cancer risks decrease with early action, while metabolism, more efficient in the 30s, handles alcohol better than it would later when it slows down. Brain health is preserved, supporting cognitive function, and reducing future decline. Fertility and reproductive health are optimized when alcohol is reduced in your 30s, critical for those planning families. Weight management becomes more attainable without alcohol's empty calories, which are tougher to shed by 50. Establishing better sleep patterns is easier, as alcohol doesn't have years to disrupt cycles. Mental health is protected, preventing deeper alcohol-related issues. Changing habits is simpler when younger. Waiting until 50 makes new routines harder to form. Healthier social connections and habits grow stronger without alcohol's influence, laying a solid foundation for later years. Start early. The gains compound. 5. Incorporate omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s, ALA, EPA, and DHA are essential fats crucial for brain, heart, bone, and metabolic health. Starting omega-3 intake in your 30s brings significant benefits. The brain, still developing, utilizes DHA to maintain cognitive function, supporting memory, mood, and neural connections. Omega-3s lower inflammation and protect against neurodegeneration. For heart health, early omega-3 consumption reduces inflammation, balances cholesterol, and lowers triglycerides, setting up cardiovascular protection before problems arise. Bone density peaks around 30, and omega-3s help maintain it, lowering the risk of osteoporosis. They also improve insulin sensitivity, reducing the chance of metabolic disorders later. Younger bodies absorb nutrients like omega-3s more effectively, and establishing these habits early means prevention, not reversal. Waiting until your 50s, however, limits benefits. Cognitive decline, cardiovascular issues, bone density loss, chronic inflammation, and metabolic disorders are harder to reverse. Age-related changes reduce nutrient absorption, alter how the body uses omega-3s, and decrease ALA conversion to EPA and DHA, weakening the impact. Hormonal shifts, especially during menopause, and anabolic resistance further limit omega-3 efficacy. Cumulative oxidative stress over decades also diminishes their protective effects. Early, consistent omega-3 intake supports better brain health, cardiovascular function, and overall longevity, providing preventive care when it matters most. Learning proper portioning in your 30s is a powerful step toward lifelong health. It sets the stage for healthier eating habits when your metabolism is still high, making weight management simpler. As you age, a slowing metabolism and reduced muscle mass make weight loss harder, so preventing excess weight gain early is key. Overeating by even small amounts can add up. An extra 100 calories a day can lead to 10 pounds of weight gain in a year. Portion control helps maintain stable blood sugar, reducing type 2 diabetes risk. It prevents overeating, a habit often fueled by large portions at restaurants, convenience foods, or high-calorie snacks. Building good habits in your 30s is easier since you're more energetic, likely establishing independent living and less burdened by chronic health conditions. In your 50s, metabolism slows due to muscle loss and hormonal changes, complicating weight management. Portioning helps manage calorie intake and adjust to metabolic shifts naturally. Using smaller plates, reading nutrition labels, and eating mindfully aid in recognizing fullness and avoiding overconsumption. Balancing food groups is as crucial as portion size for optimal nutrition. Establishing these habits early not only supports personal health, but also sets an example for family and helps maintain energy, reducing age-related disease risks. A healthy relationship with food built on portion control promotes overall quality of life as you age. Limit processed food intake. Processed foods are like fast fuel, quick and convenient, but come with a hidden toll. They're often packed with added sugars, unhealthy fats, salt, and artificial additives, giving you a burst of flavor but leaving your body empty. Your 30s are the perfect pit stop to cut back. This is when metabolism starts to slow, making every extra calorie stick around longer, especially if those calories are empty. Careers and family life take off. But leaning on these foods can lead to weight gain, blood sugar crashes, and poor gut health. Heavily processed foods can confuse hunger signals, setting you up for overeating, and alter your taste buds, making natural foods less satisfying. Over time, this can lead to a cascade of issues: obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and more. The longer you stay hooked, the harder it gets, like a groove worn deep into your habits. By your 50s, quitting feels like climbing a steeper hill with heavier baggage. Insulin resistance, weight gain, and sluggish metabolism all in tow. Cellular aging and reduced nutrient absorption make the body less forgiving of past choices. Tastes are entrenched, and the damage is harder to undo. Start early, ditch the quick fixes, and fuel up right in your 30s to avoid paying a higher price later. Stay hydrated. Hydration is your body's secret weapon, a silent engine keeping every system running smoothly. Think of it as oil for your body's gears, keeping joints lubricated, skin supple, and cells nourished. In your 30s, staying hydrated is like fueling a race car at peak performance. It sharpens cognitive function, boosts physical stamina, and even helps with weight management by filling you up without calories. Start hydrating now, and you'll set the stage for lifelong vitality. As we age, however, thirst cues fade like an old, unreliable gauge. By your 50s, the body's water management slows, memory might falter, and the risk of dehydration-related issues like UTIs, kidney stones, and falls rises. Chronic dehydration can worsen cognitive decline and skin issues, and even increase the risk of heart disease and cancer. Established habits make change tougher, and the damage from years of low water intake may already be set in stone. It's like trying to repair a dried-up engine. It just doesn't run as smoothly. Start early, drink often. Water is life's simplest, most essential fuel. Include antioxidant-rich foods. Antioxidants are like the body's cleanup crew, sweeping away harmful free radicals that wreak havoc on cells. They guard against oxidative stress, which is a slow burn that damages proteins, DNA, and lipids, contributing to aging and diseases like cancer and diabetes. Foods like blueberries, dark chocolate, and kale are antioxidant powerhouses. Starting an antioxidant-rich diet in your 30s is crucial. It's when your body's defense systems are still strong but need reinforcement. At this age, forming habits is easier, and you build a defense that lasts. By 50, your body's natural shields weaken. The heart and cells aren't as tolerant to oxidative stress, and free radicals start winning the battle. The damage becomes cumulative. Your repair mechanisms aren't what they used to be. So, early intervention means less catch-up later. Antioxidants don't just help maintain cellular integrity. They may slow down aging signs and bolster overall health. Start now, and you're buying years of better cellular health, keeping that inner clock ticking smoothly. Waiting until 50 means playing catch-up against years of oxidative wear and tear, where the damage might already be locked in.